Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind. Welcome, friends. Welcome back to Morrowind. We're currently in Ald'ruhn, staring at Edwinna Elbert, who is being fairly impassive about the whole thing. I'm sure she's used to weird apparitions gurning at her. We're going to move our attention to Ald'ruhn for a little while now, because we've more or less exhausted the regular order of play in Balmora. And Ald'ruhn is the next of the big three towns. Edwinna is the head of the Mages Guild here in Ald'ruhn, and I think she's the one who gives us things to do, so we're going to see. Snazzy outfit she's got on. What's so important you would interrupt my studies? If you must have duties for the Mages Guild, I suppose I could think of something. I must. Yes, Sivoka, there is something you could do for me. I am looking for a copy of the rare dwarven book, Chronicles of Nchuleft. Chronicles of Nchuleft, you say? It is a rare dwarven tome. None of the Mage Guild branches have a copy, and it is simply essential to my research. Would you be willing to find a copy for me? Yes. Excellent. Here's 250 septims to cover your expenses. Time is of the essence. Do you have any hints? I simply must have this book for my research. Use the gold I gave you to find a copy. Maybe one of the booksellers has one. Well, your first stop when looking for a rare book in Morrowind, particularly in Vvardenfell, should be Jobasha. Jobasha is in the Vivec city, in one of the cantons somewhere. So let's go get lost in Vivec, shall we? Hello, Erenil.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
I agree. I don't suppose you know anything about this book? No? Okay, sure. Send me to the capital.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
Hello. I'm not sure I even know the way out of the Mages Guild here. Vivec is a huge city. We've wandered past it once or twice. Foreign Quarter. There's a decent chance that Jobasha is in the Foreign Quarter. A lot of the general traders and other things are here. This is the top of the Foreign Quarter. The top of the canton. As you can see, it's open to the sky. Let's find another chunk of the city to look out at. That'll be the fighters. That I think is... oh yeah, the smith. As you can see, each chunk of Vivec City, and there's, I think, 10 of them, has multiple layers. They have a sewer level, which is subterranean effectively, or subaquatic. They have the lower and upper cantons, chunks, thingies, wasteworks maybe? Been a while. And then they have the top, which varies according to which canton is the right word there. Which canton you're actually in. Yes, Foreign Quarter Wasteworks. So this is the upper wasteworks. That's the lower wasteworks. There are ladders. And Bedricha Private Bank. That doesn't ring any bells, but doesn't necessarily mean anything. Lucille Riot Jeweler. Also Vilas Fine Clothier. Foreign Embassy. Doors back out. Doors down a level. This is the mid-level of the wasteworks.
What are you gawking at?
Serin Othralen. Your name sounds familiar. Welcome to Vivec, Sarah. I'm sure you have some questions. What would you like to know? Who are you? I am a noble by birth. My family wields considerable influence here in Morrowind. Okay. Slalo, I suppose. Problem for later. Around Friendless the Apothecary. Jobasha's rare books. Excellent.
We're watching you, scum.
Bless. No one's growled scum at me in ages. Jobasha, do you know?
Jobasha reads books, buys books, sells books. What more can Jobasha say? Jobasha knows a little about everything, so you ask, and maybe Jobasha will talk.
Nice heterochromia. I like it. I also like the way he sounded so threatening about the idea of selling books. Like all good booksellers, they don't really like to sell their stash. What do you want, Equalizer? Jobasha is quite busy. I want the Chronicles of Nchuleft. Yes, Jobasha knows the Chronicles of Nchuleft. Perhaps Jobasha has a copy. Maybe we find out. Don't suppose they're alphabetical, are they? Maybe. Cherim, children, Chronicles of Nchuleft. One is plenty. Thank you. That's fine. What do you have to say about Hulia? Hulia is not here, Redguard. Look for him in the foreign quarter. Well, yes, that's where I am. What about the twin lamps? Why would Jobasha know of these things? Well, you're a Khajiit. Tell me about Vedam Dren, maybe? Duke Dren sent guards to Jobasha's store. Are they to protect Jobasha, or to protect others from Jobasha? Either way, Jobasha appreciates it. Okay, and what's Kishni? Jobasha did not tell you this, but Jobasha says you should sniff around Simin Fralini's shop in the canal works on the east side. I have a bunch of things to do while I'm in...
We're watching you.
Scum. Yes, I know. I have a number of things to do in Vivec, but I'm not really ready to do any of them right at the moment, because I haven't even bothered to try and remember what they are. So, rather than confuse myself...
We're watching you, scum.
Ordinators. If you put their armor on, they go into a murderous rage. It's really quite funny. Until they kill you. Tell me about yourself, Taneri. I am a noble by birth. My family wields considerable influence here in Morrowind. And again, presumably House Lalo. Interesting. I'm watching you. Scum.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Or a local town for local people, perhaps. Right. So...
Listen, Pilgrim. Even natives get confused in Vivec. What are you looking for?
That's very kind of you. I think I found it for the moment. Actually, let's do some jumping. And more importantly, some falling. Can you not fall over these anymore? Tusk tusk. These are the lower levels of the wastework. And then this is the sewer level, the canal works. And the actual sewer underneath in the underworks. And there's bits and pieces hiding around down here too, as you can see. And there's a lot of sewers and more stuff hiding out here in the sewers. And this is one canton. And alright, yes, the foreign quarter is the... in the base game at least, it is the most populous and useful canton. But it is very easy to get very turned around. And there's like 10 cantons, I think. Don't think we can see from here. I think there's 10. And there's no real straight directions in Vivec. That's like a view out over the stuff a bit. There's like everything's round corners and you have to turn different directions to get to different spaces, and some angles don't have, some sides don't have the correct angles to get up, while others do, such as here. So, as our friendly noble person said, yeah, Vivec is pretty confusing, and we'll be back a lot. UR came in.
Why walk when I can guide?
Go ahead.
Hey, Omanir. Ah, you can take me to the new world, but I'm not ready for the new world. I'm ready for the old world. Send me back to Ald'ruhn, please. Thank you. Yes.
What do you want, Outlander?
Not you. Well, don't just stand there. Have you found a copy of Chronicles of Inchuleft or not? I have. You actually found a copy? Excellent. Give the book to me. I'm impressed, Evoker. I hope you're always this efficient. I mean, I certainly try. Even if I lost money on the thing, doesn't really matter. It's all about ranking. What else do you have? I have been waiting for ages to get a Detect Creatures potion from Skinkin Trees Shade and Sadrith Mora. Okay. It's simply taking Skinkin Tree Shade forever to finish it. Go to Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Mora and bring the potion back to me as soon as Skink is finished. Sure.
Did you get that Detect Creatures potion from Skink?
No, you literally just asked me for it about a second ago. I haven't even left your room yet. I know I'm good and magical, but I'm not that good and I'm not that magical. So,
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
thanks, Erinil. You're a mensch. I'll have Sadrith Mora, please. I'm not sure why you have two Sadrith Moras. Hopefully I don't have to worry about it. Sadrith Mora is the third of the guild towns. That's Skinkin Tree Shade, I believe. Yes.
I may have duties for you later. Right now, I'm busy making a Detect Creatures potion for Edwinna in Ald'ruhn.
Yes, about that. I'm here for your potion. Yes, of course, Softskin. Take this potion back to Edwinna along with my apologies. Speak with me again next time you are here. I may have some duties for you, Evoker. I look forward to it. But that's going to be after Ald'ruhn. So in the same way that Ald'ruhn is the
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
Everyone's so chatty. In the same way that Balmora is the seat of House Hlalu, and Ald'ruhn is the seat of House Burgle Flumby Gunguk. Damn it, my brain's frozen. Redoran, the fighty noble ones. Sadrith Mora is the seat of House Telvanni, the crazy slave-owning magical ones.
Did you get that detect creatures potion from Skink?
I did. Here it is. At last, you've brought me a detect creatures potion. Will you give the potion to me now? I've no idea what the benefit of saying no would be. Yes, here it is. Excellent. Why don't I give you a potion more useful to an evoker in the field? Exclusive potion of shadow has been added to your inventory. Thank you very much. Am I ready to be advanced? Not yet. Apparently I need to get some stats up as well. What else can I do for you? Cirilonwe in the Mages Guild in Vivec has somehow acquired a copy of Chimavamidium. It is the 6th volume of Marabar Sol's Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Most of the ancient tales are not truly Dwemer in origin, but this one may be an exception. It deals with some sort of golem or centurion. Would you be willing to borrow this book for me? Yes. Thank you, Saiwa. Cirilonwe probably keeps the book near her in the Mages Guild in Vivec. Do whatever it takes to get the book and then return it to me. If you're caught stealing, of course, it is a crime against the guild, so be careful, and take these scrolls, just in case. Okay. Thank you. Can you tell me anything extra about Chimavamidium? No. Just go to the Mages Guild in Vivec, find the book, and return it to me. I'm certain Cirilonwe has a copy, but she may claim otherwise. She does indeed claim otherwise. So if you want to break the houses down into the archetypes of the core 3 character builds, then House Hlalu are the rogues, House Redoran are the warriors, and House Telvanni are the mages. That would normally make Syra a Redguard and a pretty good warrior, most suited for House Redoran. And her thieving and general, PC-ness, really, would make her, as a serious klepto, a pretty good fit for House Hlalu. So naturally, when the time comes, I'm very likely to go for House Telvanni. Mainly because, as the biggest lunatics, they're typically the most entertaining, and they also have the best modded content because they're the biggest lunatics and typically the most entertaining. To those who are given, to those who have will be given, and all that. You can only join one of the 3 houses in any given playthrough. You gain influence with all of them, but that's a separate set of stuff related to your work for Caius. God's that helmet. Renil, hello. Send me back to Vivec, will you?
Why
This is
walk when I can
unexpected,
guide?
but not unwelcome. Please, go ahead.
Thank you. First, find Cirilonwe's room.
Hail.
I don't remember that being quite so straightforward, but we'll see. I don't need no stinking lock splitter scrolls. Not for this. What, me, lockpick? I don't think so. I see. That's one of the instances where the container's duplicating things. Fine. That's quite a pretty potion vial. It's like a skooma thing, really. Excuse me. I remember having to leap through all kinds of shenanigans to get that done previously.
Why walk when I can guide?
But not unwelcome. Please, go ahead.
Apparently I'm wrong. Who knows?
Most of the ancient tales are not truly Dwemer in origin, but this one may be an exception.
I did get Chim of Amidium. I somehow managed to get 3 copies by accident. You have a copy of Chim of Amidium? Will you let me borrow the book? Yes. Thank you, Sarah. I will return the book to you soon, but in the meantime I have more duties for you. Well, I mean, this is going through fairly smoothly. I have been distracted by my studies, by several reports from Margan. Apparently there is some sort of disturbance at Hulin's hut. Since Hulin is a member of the guild, we really ought to do something about the disturbance. I simply haven't had time to do it myself. My research is in an absolutely critical phase. Would you go to Margan and take a look for me? Yes. Excellent, Sarah. Go to Margan. I'm sure someone there can give you further directions. Take care of this for me so I can continue my studies in peace. Okay. Can you tell me anything about the hut? No. Just go. Okay. Now, as I remember, we had to go to Margan before, and it was up here somewhere, wasn't it? Yes. So I think that means a Silt Strider. So let's step out of the door. Never really a very tempting prospect, honestly. Stepping outside of the door in Ald'ruhn. That's another one of the reasons why I rarely do a House Redolin playthrough. That's not the door, that's the door. It's very pretty. I love the interesting architecture and the fact that the heart of the city is this gargantuan crab. Here. Just stick our head in. Its name was Scar. And it was just this humongous crab monster wandering around the desert that the Redorans found, killed in a mighty battle. I presume ate. I imagine there was some pretty good eating in Scar, given the size of the thing. Probably feasted for a few months, and then turned what was remained into manors and expensive shops. It's cool, and we'll be in here for a variety of reasons. But right now we need to go to Margan. And Margan is accessed via Silt Strider, as I remember. And the Silt Strider is out here somewhere. Down where the plebs lie. It's the ash storms that are the real problem with Ald'ruhn. They're a regular feature of the local weather. And it's also kind of bleak. Hello, Navam. You lost in the mists, traveller, or looking for a silt strider? Tell me your destination. Margan, please.
Why walk when you can ride?
Why walk when you can leap off things? Baba Shandar. So cold, so wet. Baba Shandar misses warm sands, misses his elsewhere. Yet about Hulin's hut? It is located to the north, near the Andus trade house. Thank you. Which way is north? Up here somewhere. The trade house? Maybe. There's a hut. Gary's hut. I see Seri Milk's hut. Oh. Hello, Assie. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, Syra, and you cannot deny your lord. The 6th house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. 6th house. The 6th house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Enwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. Bold words, friend. He is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Enwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. I will be happy to greet him as flesh, and leave him as dust. Nya nya.
I'm waiting.
I need to wait a little longer. Okay, Lean's hut. Scamps. Key. Key to Helene's hut. Iron short sword. No, thank you. An old poem of the Redguards. Well, let's read it then. The warrior's charge. And the star-sung far-flung tales, wreathed in the silver of Yokuda fair, of a warrior who, arrayed in hue, sails his charges through the serpent's snare. And the Lord of Runes, so bored so soon, leaves the ship for an evening's dare, perchance to wake the coiled snake to take its shirt of scales to wear. And the Lady East, who eerie beast asleep or a prowl can rouse a scare, screams at her eye, a light in the sky, a worm no goodly sight can bear. And the mailed steed adjoins the deed, not to be undone from his worthy share, rides the night towards Scale bright, leaving the seasoned warrior's care. Then the serpent rose and made stead to close, but the targets lay plain and there. But the warrior's blade, the snake unmade, and the chargers wander no more, they swear. Cool. Could be referring to star signs. Or it could just be random. Shine. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to go down there. Okay. Excuse me a moment. Part of the joy of how I have things set up so that I can actually sort of get recordings is that I don't have access to most of my keyboard easily, so I'm a bit fumbly. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be down here, like 95% even. Doors of the Spirit. Guama eggs. Hopefully you're safely locked behind here. We'll see in a mo.
Please, whoever you are, kill the scamp before it causes any more trouble.
Listian Biels. What are you doing in this hut? Is the scamp really gone? Thank you, whoever you are. This is all my fault. Yes, I'm sure it is. Who are you? I wanted to be a real sorcerer, not just Helene's apprentice for the rest of my life. Idiot. I wanted to prove I could summon a scamp. Then Helene would have to take me seriously. I'm just glad it's all over now. Thanks for killing the scamp, Sarah. Why are you wearing, like, underpants similar to the ones Sting wore in Dune? Do I even want to know? At first he did everything I told him, but he tricked me. He wasn't really under my control. Then he started tearing the place up and he took all my clothes and I locked myself in this closet. And it's been just horrible. I don't want to be a sorcerer anymore. I won't ever summon another Daedra as long as I live. Yes. That may not be that long, but that's not my problem. I'd say you have quite a lot of tidying up to do. Idiot. Yeah, so I'm going to need to console back through again, aren't I? What did the journal say? Everything seems to be under control now. Okay. Fine.
I'm waiting.
Yes, you're waiting for the Dread Lord to rise, aren't you? Well, keep on waiting. It's never actually entirely clear to me whether the people who are sleepers are actually...
Why walk when you can ride? ...
really under the influence of Dagoth permanently, as in are cultists, or whether they've just been... Oh, that's an ash storm. Charming. Dear mucky old Drasnia. In case you're wondering why I'm doing that, occasional reminder that fall damage equals acrobatics training. Oh, getting out of the weather. Nasty. So I don't actually know if that person is an evil cultist or just a weak-willed fool. Hey, Edwinna?
What did you find at Helene's hut? Was it worth all these intolerable interruptions?
Nope. It was a scrawny idiot in his knickers. So Helene's apprentice summoned a scamp. Is that all? I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial. Speaking of which, I discovered these scrolls during my research. You may find them useful. Well, what you have to say about advancement has changed, so either I can advance or I need more ranks in something. The Mages Guild appreciates the duties you've done, but you simply don't meet our requirements. Okay, remind me. Illusion's probably the thing I've been building. But I don't remember exactly what the levels are, but I just have to get some more points in that anyway. Okay, other duties. Yes, Sarah, I have finished my study of Chimavamidium. Can you believe this isn't a book about a Dwemer construct at all? The book was completely useless. In any case, I need you to return the book before Cyril Onway suspects anything. Return the book to wherever you found it. Well, that could be interesting, given that I kind of accidentally magically duplicated it. You know, piracy isn't actually theft, whatever they tell you.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
Excellent. Let's do nothing.
Nothing gets you there faster.
Let's go nothing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on and nothing you with me. Excuse me a moment. And well met. I guess... There's the right one, right? Yeah. And I still have 2 copies of it. Go me. I really don't remember that being anything like that easy.
A pleasure to meet you.
Hi, Pastina. You have topics I don't know anything much about. Again, don't get distracted with the glories of Vivec.
Why walk when I can guide?
Go ahead.
Ald'ruhn Guild of Mages. Yes.
What's so important that you would interrupt my studies?
I've put Chimavamidium back. Do you believe me? I don't know. Yes. I had a feeling that might happen. There should be somewhere a chest that I have access to. A member's chest for just stashing potions in that you can help yourself to if you need it. The old Chimavamidium? They are. Taking the long way round again, because why not? How about now?
Huline's apprentice summoned a scamp? I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial.
Yes, yes. I suppose I can try picking up a single copy. And... can't even pick up a single copy, can I? Pick up double copies. But... okay, that is 1 Chimavamidium. Wow, a fucking printing press all of a sudden. That will be exciting.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. Don't mind me continue running into your back room. It's for your benefit, really. There. I have undeniably put the only copy in my inventory into the chest. Do we think that does the trick? Do we? Buggery. Gonna try though. Back to Ald'ruhn. And back to Edwinna. Nope. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is look up the quest code and the quest stages for Cyril Onway's book and work out what console command I'm going to have to issue to get the game to think that I've completed this quest. We're heading to about 45 minutes, so I guess I'm going to leave it here and go and do some homework. Let me leave myself a quick note. Check mage requirements, because why not? And codes for floating back Chimov. Okay. Yeah. That'll have to do.
What's so important that you would interrupt my studies?
My own sense of ego. Thank you. So, I guess we're going to leave the way we started. Standing in the hallway, staring at an uppity Breton. Although, you know, I'm sure her magical talents give her plenty of reason to be uppity. It's fair enough. I'm sorry I didn't get to do an episode last week. The weekend just got away from me, really. It's a bit on the overheated side here at the moment. And my brain isn't all it's cracked up to be, really. There wasn't any big drama or anything. My hands weren't worse than usual or anything like that. They're actually a bit sucky today because I had to change a plug, effectively. And screwdrivers and things aren't super friendly on the old joints. So that's another reason why I'm not entirely unhappy to make it a shorter session. But anyway, it's a little disappointing to follow up a blank week with a 45-minute episode. But nevertheless, I hope you've had a good time and you enjoyed your little brief tours of Ald'ruhn and the dazzlingly confusing wonders of Vivec. There's so much to do in Vivec, and that's before the modded stuff. We'll be spending a lot of time there in the future. Vivec, so good they named it twice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.